Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we try to figure out if your boss's corner office has a secret trapdoor or just a really nice rug. Today we are diving into TransDig Group Incorporated's latest report. And folks, it looks like there has been a changing of the guard at the very top. Stick around to see what this means for the company. And before we get going, if you love getting these unfiltered looks into what companies are really up to, make sure you are subscribed. Also join our Discord community for more behind the scenes chat. Links are in the description box below. So here we are on the 1st of October 2025, or at least that is when the earliest big event in this report happened. TransDigm Group Incorporated, which you probably know best by its stock ticker, TDG, is telling us about some pretty significant leadership changes. The main story here is that Kevin M. Stein has retired as the big boss, the president and chief executive officer. Now this is a sudden departure where he has just vanished. He has actually been with the company for almost 11 years, and the company board has expressed their deep gratitude for his leadership and service. That is always a good sign when a retiring leader leaves on good terms. Stepping into Mr. Stein's very large shoes is Michael J. Lisman. He is now the new president and chief executive officer. So that is a major transition at the very top of TransDigm. And here is a little something interesting. Mr. Stein isn't totally checking out. He is going to stay on as a member of the board of directors, meaning he'll still have a say in how the company is run. This often helps ensure a smoother handover and allows the new leadership to benefit from the experience of the outgoing leader. But that is not all. To help with this transition, TransDigm has brought Mr. Stein back in a different capacity. He has signed a consulting agreement to serve as an advisor for up to 2 years. This is pretty common when a CEO transitions out. They often bring them back as a consultant to help guide the new executive and ensure continuity, especially with complex operations like TransDigm, which is in the aerospace and defense business. Now, what is this advice worth? Well, Mr. Stein will be earning $25,000 a month for his consulting services. That is a pretty good gig. On top of that, his existing stock options, which were granted while he was CEO, are still eligible to continue vesting. This means he likely still benefit financially from the company's performance even after stepping down from his executive role. However, there is a bit of a nuance here. While he retains some vesting rights, Mr. Stein and the company have agreed that he will actually forfeit or give up a certain portion of those stock options that were specifically granted as part of his CEO tenure. This is likely a way to balance his continued involvement and reward for past service with the new chapter of leadership, and perhaps to tie his personal upside more closely to the future performance under the new CEO. This consulting agreement is a key document here, and it is listed as Exhibit 10.1 in the filing. It lays out the terms of his advisory role, the compensation, and the specifics around those stock options. It is basically the formal handshake on how his transition from CEO to advisor will work financially. And finally, the report is signed off by Armani Vadi, who holds a few important titles: General Counsel, Chief Compliance Officer, and Secretary. This is the person ensuring all the legal and regulatory boxes are ticked for this filing. Now, what does this all mean? The leadership change itself is significant, but the way TransDigm is managing it provides some insight. Retaining Mr. Stein as a board member, and consultants suggest they value his historical knowledge and expertise. The consulting fee and continued vesting of some stock options show they want to keep him engaged and aligned with the company's success. The forfeiture of other stock options hints at a desire to recalibrate incentives under new leadership. For investors, this transition signals a new era for TDG. It will be crucial to watch how Michael Lisman shapes the company's strategy and performance moving forward. The aerospace and defense sector can be quite cyclical, and a steady hand, even in an advisory capacity, can be beneficial. We'll be keeping a close eye on TransDigm to see how this new leadership dynamic plays out. Alright, that is our breakdown of TransDigm's latest regulatory update. What is your take on these leadership changes and what they signal for the company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching. See you next time.